Welcome back. David Heurtel in for Elias. The Montreal Holocaust Museum will be getting a new look. The new building will be located in the Plateau and is set to be inaugurated in 2026. Very happy to be joined by the Honourable Jacques Saada, President of the Montreal Holocaust Museum. Mr. Saada, thank you for joining us.
No, thank you for inviting me.
So let's remind the people, the Honourable Jacques Saada, you were an MP and a minister in the federal government, right?
That's correct. A few moons ago.
Yeah. So tell me, you were representing which riding?
Brossard-la-Prairie.
Brossard-la-Prairie, and you
were Montreal.
Yeah,
I was a member of parliament under Jean Chrétien and the cabinet minister under Paul Martin.
Yes, that's right. For economic development, I think, right?
I had 4 departments, but that was one of them, yes.
Anyway, well, thank you for your service. So moving on, now you are the president of Montreal Holocaust Museum. So big announcement, new look. So tell me about this. I mean, how big a project is this?
It's a huge project. Really, we're talking about a world-class facility. We're talking about a $120 million project. Of which we have already collected over 105 million. It is a project which has been made possible because we live in Canada. And I'm going to explain what I mean. When we fight against anti-Semitism, which is the first and foremost mission of this museum, we have had tremendous support from all levels of government. The federal government, the provincial government, the City of Montreal, the police departments in order to secure our security around Montreal. All those things have come together around an initiative which was first financed by the Israeli Foundation, to which a number of Jewish and non-Jewish organizations and individuals have contributed, with the common point of having of being, adamant at fighting against anti-Semitism through education.
Even before the October 7th attacks, anti-Semitism incidents were on the rise in Montreal and elsewhere. And, of course, since October 7th, we've seen despicable incidents. Why do you feel it's important? Because we've been talking for years now about the importance of education and educating everybody, adults, children alike, about the Holocaust. I remember having conversations with different leaders in the Jewish community talking about convincing the education ministry, the education department, to add Holocaust education to the curriculum. Why is it so important to have a Holocaust museum?
Education is at the forefront of our fight against. There is no other tool. There is no better tool than education to fight against anti-Semitism. It's always the same thing. It's a way to see the glass half empty or half full. We have scientific evidence demonstrating that people coming to visit the museum and being made aware of the humanity which was affected by the Holocaust makes it such that these people, these visitors, come out much more open-minded on all fronts, not only in terms of anti-Semitism, but also in terms of the fight against racism, the fight against differences, be they sexual or racial or ethnic. So there is, and that you cannot see by definition, because it's not a problem. It's an advantage. It's a solution. Obviously, we were very concerned, and we are very concerned about the fact that there are some people who still today call upon the extermination of the Jewish people here in Montreal. Here in Montreal, and I must say that the shows of support to our community that we have received from all communities in Montreal and the rest of the country, by the way, is very encouraging and proves that we are on the right track in terms of the things to be done to address the issue of anti-Semitism.
So right now we already have a Holocaust museum.
Yes.
And I think it's on Côte St. Catherine, right?
Correct.
And so why the move to the Plateau?
Well, a number of reasons. First of all, we are very limited in the space we have now. We have, at the present time, around 20 to 22,000 visitors per year. Mm-hmm. In 2026, with the new facility, we are going to go up to 80,000. I let you imagine the impact that it means in terms of efficiency of our programs. Mm-hmm. We will have an expanded permanent exhibition gallery. We will have also temporary exhibitions, especially in regard of our connection with other genocides and human rights, generally speaking. We'll have an exhibit space designed for young families, a memorial garden. We'll have a resource center to welcome university students and researchers. Mm-hmm. We'll have a multifunctional event space. We'll have an auditorium of 150 places. Mm-hmm. So all those things are going to make a huge difference in the publics that we can touch, mm-hmm. And therefore in the accomplishment of our own mission.
I get the reasoning why move from the current space, but then I'll ask that second part of my question: why the plateau? Because a lot of the Jewish community's institutions are more in in and around the Côte des Neiges, Côte Saint-Luc area. So I'm just wondering, what was the reasoning behind going to the plateau?
Well, that's a very good question. First of all, let's remember that this is the area where most of the Jews fleeing from Nazi Europe mm-hmm. or coming as survivors after the war settled in that area. Mm-hmm. Second thing is, symbolically, the main is the artery connecting the east of Montreal, the French east of Montreal, and the west, and the English west of Montreal. Mm-hmm. And we are very proud if we can help bridging these gaps symbolically, at least. Number three, it is an area where we have a history. We have just not far from where we are, we have this huge painting of. I'm sorry, I have a blank of this wonderful artist.
Leonard Cohen. Leonard Cohen.
Thank you so much. I'm
Leonard
sorry,
Cohen.
I'm getting old.
No, it's okay. No, but there's Leonard Cohen. The books of Mordecai Richler describe that area. I mean, I get there's still restaurants. I mean, there's still some legendary restaurants that harken back to when the Jewish community settled in this area in Montreal.
That's correct. Mm-hmm. So all those reasons are excellent, and It's fascinating because there is a dimension we don't think of very often, but at this time, especially at this time, when we see the world being split apart and the tremendously bad comments that we hear on social media and what's happening in the Middle East, what's happening in Russia and Ukraine and so on, to have the possibility to announce something which epitomizes hope, which epitomizes the belief in what human beings have best to offer. Mm-hmm. This is a breath of fresh air, and we are very, very happy if we can contribute to that.
Absolutely. And where is it going to be on cellar, or where exactly is it going to be? 35
Salon.
So that's what?
Just
near
north of Sherbrooke.
North of Sherbrooke. Okay. Yeah. Well, look, I remember I had the privilege of visiting the Holocaust Museum in Jerusalem. It changed my life. For me, it was a before and an after. And so I think this is such an important gesture, an important endeavor. I wish you all the best. I hope the build goes very well and you're on schedule and you open in 2026. And I thank you for your time. I wish you a happy holidays and a great new year.
Thank you very much, and to you too, and to your listeners as well. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. The Honourable Jacques Saada, who is the president of the Holocaust Museum.